33. It's the bifall beads. It should be 33. Well, the first is going to be 11. To the first marker is 11.
Okay.
Like if there's a marker at the bottom that's 11.
Yep.
Because a lot of the bifall zikrs are 111. Because 111 is for fall.
Also, the hidden one, right?
Al-Kafi, the hidden power of Allah. And it's also 111 is for the Ketub, the perfect being. So those have 11. Then if you count to the first one, it's going to be 33. Then in the middle, it's going to be 34. Then it'll be another 33 to make 100.
11, 33, 34, and 33. 37.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I guess I would say 11 and then 22.
Any other difference?
So 11 and 22 would make 33. Then it's 34. And then it's 100, inshallah.
It's 111, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it should be a total of 100.
100.
Yeah. So we open with this celebration of Sheikh Ibn Fall in Touba, Philadelphia. We'll open with Al-Fatiha. For the blessings of Sheikh Ibn Fall, we'll do 111 La ilaha illallah. Astaghfirullah. We'll do 111 Astaghfirullah. 111 La ilaha illallah. No, 111 Astaghfirullah, 111 Sallallahu ala Muhammad, and 111 La ilaha illallah. Normally we just do 100, but since we're on the day for Sheikh Ibn Fall, we'll do 111. All right. Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil azim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah al-azim alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. Astaghfirullah al-azim alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. Astaghfirullah al-azim alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. 111 sallallahu ala Muhammad. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, 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 sallallahu ala Muhammad 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 sallallahu ala Muhammad
sallallahu ala
Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. اللهم صل على محمد بيداد أنفاس مخلوقتي اللهم صل على محمد بيداد أشعار موجودتي اللهم صل على محمد بيداد حروف الله ودعوتي اللهم صل على محمد بيداد البداية والنهاية من الموجود وموجود إلى بعد الأبد وصلى الله على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله أجمعين. لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا illallah, la ilaha 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 illallah, ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, ilaha illallah, la ilaha Allahu la ilaha illallah, Allahu la ilaha illallah, 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 la 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 illallah. Take it up, la ilaha illallah, 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 Allah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha. Shake it up, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha. Shake it up, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha. Shake it up, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha. Shake it up, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha. Shake it up, la ilaha illallah, 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 illallah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. الفاتح لما أولك وكاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق وهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقدار العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. إنما السبيل ولا تجادلوا الله من كل كريم أكرم من أمه أنك داله تكرم وأسلم له كلاك علمان ولازم لسان الرحمن وزيه بشكر بلا كفران تكفى حسابه مع نيراني. Take a deep breath. Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Barke Sitting Saliu. 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 Barke Sitting Salihu. Walking on this path of light and love, we must ultimately become beings of light and beings of love. We hear people say all the time, love and light. The love is what takes you to the light. The love of Allah is what takes you to the light of Allah. Sheikh Ahmad Bamba has said that a true disciple would have 8 qualities. And he said the first quality of a true disciple is love for Allah, love for the Prophet Muhammad, and love for the spiritual guide. And he said that if a being or a disciple has this love, it will bring them the other 7 qualities of a good murid or a good disciple. So the whole path of the Sufi is the path of love. It doesn't matter how many salats you made today. It doesn't matter how much you fasted in Ramadan. It doesn't even matter how many zikrs you said. If someone loves Allah more than you, they're closer to Allah than you. My master told me in 1996, Puma Clyde's in the mix. No, that's MC Shan. But my master told me in 1996, he said, the only one closer to Allah than you is the one who loves Allah more than you. So somebody do 10,000 Bismillahirrahmanirrahim with no love in their heart, what did they get? Somebody love Allah and they say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim one time, what did they get? I'll give you an example of this. I was in Atlanta getting ready to take a road trip with the family. We all got into the van, children, adults, we all got into the van. And because they thought I was some type of sheikh, we got ready to drive. And they said, Sheikh, can you make a prayer for us? One of their daughters, a little girl, she must have been 5 or 6 years old, maybe 7. She said, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I said, the prayer's been said, let's go. Her Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I said, after she said Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, what else can I say? Because she said that with love, purity, and sincerity. So it's the love for Allah that makes us want to take this journey of love and light. And ultimately, some systems say love represents the heart, love represents the heart chakra. If you're not operating off of love, you're operating off of animal instincts, meaning you're still in your lower self. So we only become human beings when we get to this station of functioning from a station of love. What does Sade say? I'm a soldier of love. That's a Sufi song. How's she gonna come out talking about she's a soldier of love? I was like, Sade, what the blank you trying to do? Soldier of love is a Sufi. We are soldiers of love. We fight against our own lower qualities to remove, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, the 4 devils of greed, lust, anger, and hate. And Noble Drew Ali says, I came to teach you to love and not to hate. So we have to work on this love for Allah, love for all human beings. In Buddhism, they say, I'm seeking enlightenment for the enlightenment of all sentient beings. That's a compassion, what they call bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is a nice Sanskrit word in Buddhism. Bodhicitta is saying, I have wisdom with compassion. Love must become action. You tell your children you love them but don't buy them no clothes, they looking at you like, my daddy's full of shit. What are you talking about? He loved me. I got 1 pair of jeans. Everybody else at school got all these, like, no, stop. Ooh, we on live on the. So, love must become an action. That's why, and I'm gonna keep this short because we're going to Shaky River Fall gathering tonight in Philadelphia. Alhamdulillah. Huh? It might be Bless. Brother Bless might be coming back to try to go. He knocking on the door? I hear you knocking, but you can't come in? No, stop it. So,
Pipes was busting or something.
yeah, I didn't know what, man. Bismillah. Right.
All the talismans were fine.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. We got a little Bismillah in here. So, love, work, and knowledge is our path. The Murid Triangle of West Africa is love for Allah, is the first point of the triangle. The second point of the triangle is khidma. You must put your love into service and action. Where they say talk is cheap. Sheikh Ibn Afal said, when Allah starts to pay people for talking, that's when I'll stop working. Talk is cheap. Sheikh Ibn Afal said, when Allah start paying people for talking, that's when I'll stop working. So we have to put our love for Allah into action. One of the greatest actions we can do as disciples of Sheikh Ahmad Bamba, Sheikh Ibn Afal, is feed people. Feed the homeless. Give food to those in need. The Prophet Muhammad, alayhi salam, he said, feeding one homeless person, or he didn't say homeless, he said feeding one person is better than building 70 mosques. This is Prophet Muhammad talking. Feeding one person is better than building 70 mosques. And they asked Sheikh Ahmad Bamba, is there anything greater than Islam? We said this earlier today. They said, Sheikh Ahmad Bamba, is there anything greater than Islam? Sheikh Ahmad Bamba said, the only thing greater than Islam is feeding people. Find a way to feed people in your community. If it's only just once a month, I don't give a blank. If you just make some sandwiches and some chips, go and give people food. Muslims ain't gonna like this, but to a homeless person, food is God. Try to give a homeless person the Quran. He'll throw that on the ground. Give him a sandwich. Oh, thank you. Astaghfirullah. Be just making it plain. So that love becomes work. When you work under the guidance of a master, this is important. Everybody say, I want to work for God. I want to work for God. I need a t-shirt to say, we'll work for Allah. The best way to work for Allah is to align yourself with someone or a movement that you know is working for Allah. With Sheikh Ahmed Bamba, Sheikh Ibn Fall, is no doubt. We're working for Allah, we're working for Islam, we're working for the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. People are scared of whoever they're scared of. I don't know why. I'm going to say it, and I don't care who watching. My sheikh told me 2004 when I was leaving Africa. I lived in Senegal from 2002 to 2004. I asked my sheikh about going back to the West to teach Islam in the West. The sheikh looked at me and said, go anywhere, say what you want to say, can't nobody do nothing to you. That's what he said. I believe it. So we give these teachings of love, work. The third principle is what we call illumination, which is light. We said it's about love. If you love Allah and you do work for Allah, that work for Allah will bring you light from Allah, called wilayat in Arabic. Wilayat is a beautiful word that means basically illumination. To receive the direct light of Allah in your heart from service. And wilayat has two parts. When you love Allah, you work for Allah. When you work for Allah, Allah gives you wilayat. Wilayat, my sheikh told me, is a light that comes to your heart from Allah, but it's light with inner knowledge of the unseen world. And he said, when that light comes to your heart and you know something about Allah you didn't know, it's going to make you love Allah more. Once you love Allah more, you're going to do more work or more service. Once you do more work and more service, more light is coming because this path is infinite. Does anybody on, this is our first live on Instagram, alhamdulillah. We thank our brother Fez Dealer, who's sitting right here, for going live on Instagram. And if anybody on here has any questions, you can ask a question. Anybody here in Touba, Philadelphia, have any questions, you can ask a question. If not, we go to Sheikh Ibn Fall event.
Whoa.
Fall down. La ilaha illallah, fall. Sheikh Ibn Fall down. Not on camera. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Y'all don't want to see that. You really don't. Alhamdulillah.